Who really cares about editing when it comes to your writing? You ever wonder how it affects the reader? Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Todd Phillips. I've been a technical writer for more than 2 decades, and I'd like to share some experience with you. Now, editing is very serious. It's very serious business for the reader. You think about it from the writer's standpoint, and working with an editor is a fairly adversarial endeavor. You're proud of your work, you know that you're confident in what you've produced, and you think it's the very best quality it can be. Or along comes this editor and tells you that you have the bridge to nowhere. You've got a sentence there that used to go somewhere, but now you deleted half of it, half is left, and it goes nowhere. You need to worry about these things not to keep your editor happy, to keep the reader happy. I've mentioned before that the idea of editing is to be as transparent as possible between the author and the reader. As a technical writer, it's even more important to me to think that I need to be totally transparent between the subject matter expert and the reader. I'm just there to make things easier to understand for the reader. If I start leaving in mistakes, things that make it through the edit process that I don't catch, I start doing what we call reader whiplash. That's you're reading along, everything's flowing great, I'm really happy, and then, whoa, that's a mistake. What does that word mean? Or I start reading again, and now things are going fine, and he misspelled that word. Or where did that sentence go? Or this paragraph doesn't fit. The point being, as a reader, I have a flow of consciousness that I'm absorbing information, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Every time I see a mistake, it makes me stop and evaluate what the mistake is. And then I start reading again. If I start finding mistakes, I start fixating my attention on the mistakes and not on your writing. So it's very important to go back and find the little mistakes. Check out my video on editing tips to find some information on how to edit your own work. But mostly, read the content out loud. I'll say that frequently. Read it out loud. Listen for the mistakes. We'll go farther in depth in other videos about very precise techniques on editing. But right now, I'm really trying to just get across that you don't want to leave your reader with whiplash, because dang. Hey, if you found this content useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Leave a comment if there's something you would like to ask about editing or technical writing. Talk to you next time.